All right. I'm sure this game is this software is copyrighted, and the things that are said in this are most likely copyrighted. So, worst case scenario, someone will claim a copyright on this, especially because of the purpose I'm using it for, sort of as evidence that in this experience, I'm getting harassment that would be equivalent to like the mafia. So I'm going to show you what I can, and if they take it down, well, then they're just obviously blatantly showing that I am right. But anyway, let's get rid of this. Okay, get rid of that. All right. So she says she's happy to hear that her service is good, and I can say only one thing, which is the bill, please. Okay.
给我看看账单，谢谢。
And she will pester me endlessly until I get this right. And this is not in pinyin. And I learned Chinese with pinyin, helpful for foreigners. And you really need to do that. If you get right into characters, like you only can go by ear, which we'll try to do, but it's really hard to hear, so we'll try.
给我看看账单，谢谢。给我看看账单，谢谢。
Yo, Kong Jai Shai,谢谢。
这是你的账单，请检查。
So I got it right, amazingly. But there are things that are good about this. Like I'm sitting at a nice restaurant in a random, probably China. And the thing is, if you look at her, and she is an AI, so she knows I'm talking about her, but she's like in frozen mode, so it's kind of like I can talk about her, even though she knows I'm talking about her, which is weird as AF. But if you see her eyes, I mean, she is somebody looking at me. They are tracking my eye movements, that is 100% known, but you know why? And there's somebody behind that, right? There's somebody looking at me through her, right? Right? What about the piano dude? What about the other guy? Right? There's somebody there, right? There's a little light. You see a light? Anyway, all right. So I can say, yeah, this.
下次见。下次见。
下次见。
说慢点。
They always say that. All right.
下次见。
下次见。
谢谢，再见。
Great. Glad to be out of that crappy tourist trap restaurant. All right. And now I'm floating in space above my desk like I'm a little elemental floating above my desk. And it's weird as F. Weird as AF. All right. So I made 85 points. I'm at 287, which is like the crappiest in the board. But anyway, I want to see if I can toggle to pinyin. If I can, that may improve my ability to keep this software. If not, my observations about my privacy and everything really do bother me, and I will just return this whole set, and then get rid of this. But look, let's see if we can do this. Settings. There's nothing for settings, right? So there's only one Chinese. That's a calendar, right? There's nothing for like toggling to pinyin. So their philosophy of learning might be that you have to start with characters, which I think is not the right philosophy. Language pair is not supported. What? Oh, all right. Okay. So that's the daily lesson. We really don't want that. So there's no way, apparently, to get characters. Let's try another language, okay, and see if they're just as rude. Well, they are. The people, generally, the characters are rude. The situations are set up to be worst-case scenarios so that you can work those out emotionally. Like when you're in a foreign country, you've traveled 24 hours on a plane, you're hungover, jet lag hungover, and they're after you about yada yada. You want me to take your bags, and you're like, this room is crappy, the TV doesn't work, etc., etc., etc. So anyway, they do that. Let's go to Spanish, my second language. All right, I don't want to deal with this in Spanish, but let's see. Let's see. And this is much easier for me, obviously, because they use our alphabet, same alphabet, pretty much. Okay, let's go shopping. All right.
Hola.
Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes.
¿Cómo dice?
Buenas tardes.
¿Cómo dice?
What? That's really Spanish from Spain. And she's like, I only speak like something else. Okay.
Buenas tardes.
Okay. Buenas tardes.
¿Qué querría?
Mosquito. Of course, I had that lisp. She didn't like it. Mosquito. Tiro.
No puedo oírla con el ruido.
So my Spanish is pretty good. My accent is pretty good. It's like native speakers say, if they're not just trying to brush my ego. So she is harassing me, and she is like, maybe you don't want to dress. What if I want to dress for my wife, damn it? Okay, let's get vaqueros and get the fuck out of here, right? What's the offer? 50% off today if it's articulous, like secondhand, what selection, like anything, right? And articulous seleccionadas. Oh, select items. Okay, anyway, vaqueros. Okay, let's get some vaqueros and get out of here.
Vaqueros.
Vaqueros.
No puedo oírla con el ruido.
So I use the B sound for the B, which is proper, and she doesn't like it. She wants me to say it like V, like vagina, so I'll like say vaquero, whatever, right? Vaqueros.
¿De qué color le gustaría?
Negro. Right, negro, I fucked up that. Come on now.
Negro.
Negro. Negro. Well, I wanted black, but since you're bothering me, I'll just go for naranja to get out of here, okay? I'll pick anything to make you leave me alone, since you're mafia, right? Naranja. Naranja. See, is it because I'm a guy? If I was a woman, would you harass me this way? Naranja.
Por favor, repita.
What? I'm sick of this. I'm tired of you people. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you for joining me in Mondly. I don't like this app one bit. I don't approve of it. They even get good PR from bad PR, so whatever. They might let me keep this video up for you. And I think I'm out of this platform, right? What she says idea. Well, let's look at idea first before I go 0 to 60. 1 sec. Oh, that's the things I could say. I thought she had an idea. An idea. Okay, she doesn't have an idea. I don't have any idea why I'm here. So later. We're out of this app. We're not gonna mess with this. This this scary medical environment made me realize that medical science isn't what I want to study. Being up in space made me realize that I don't want to be a cop up in space. and especially with all the thoughts that are floating around in that space, in that small space, internationally, and this kind of shit, which happens to me personally in life because I attract that to myself because I have attitude, and I'm a Jew, and I'm like Bernie Sanders, we need healthcare right now, etc. And I can get like that. So let's get out of here, man. This is not gonna work.